Oh, whoop. All right, my bad. I'm gonna stop jamming and pretending that I'm not recording this and actually give you my review of the Blue Lolas. These are some great headphones that I've really enjoyed my time with here. They are sort of the sequel to last year's headphones that came from Blue, the Mo-Fis. And what's really cool is that they sort of took in the feedback that they got from the Mo-Fis and put it here in the Lolas, and the Lolas to me are the best version to me honestly to get. Now the difference is, besides sort of the look and the colors, they look very much similar, but one of the things that you'll see different here is in the Lolas there isn't a retention dial here at the top. There also isn't a built-in amp, which is one of the key features of the Mo-Fi that has. Now they still make the Mo-Fi and sell that, so this is sort of going as a bit of a sort of one tier down model, but so far it's been my preferred model here with the Lolas. They're actually a lot more comfortable and a lot easier to sort of move around and get that proper sort of fit on and fit and form onto your head, as it was a little bit more difficult on the Mo-Fis for me. These headphones are 50mm drivers. They're fiber dynamic drivers on them. They also have about 42 ohms of impedance. They have a frequency of about 15 hertz to about 20 kilohertz on them. So they are a premium set of over-the-ear speakers, so they kind of cover your ear fully, and they have a nice soft cushion on them that do feel very comfortable. You'll get a little bit of ear sweat on them, maybe a little bit over time, but they fit comfortably and nicely and do feel pretty good. It doesn't feel like the sort of pressure on my head or kind of squeezing me is something that kind of the Mo-Fis had with them. Now they do come with a few different cables. It does come with a 3.5mm cable with play controls that support mostly the iOS platform, although this will work on some Android devices. It also has just a standard 3.5mm cable, then it also has a 3.5mm to 1/4-inch adapter as well too, if you're plugging into like sort of an amplifier speaker or something else that requires that. Now that's pretty much sort of design, fit, and finish, which I really like. They're a lot lighter. They're only about 14 ounces of weight onto them, and like I said before, they're a lot easier to sort of move around. But it's about the quality that these put out. And really what Blue has focused on with their headphones is really making MP3s or streaming music, or basically the music that you listen to on your mobile device, sound so much better, give you that high res quality, improving it and sounding very, very good. And that's exactly what these do. Now, I have been testing these for a little while, and I tested with different devices, but when I heard the rumor that HTC was coming with a high res audio DAC on the HTC 10, I decided to wait for that to really test this out. So I have been using the Blue Lola headphones with the HTC 10 that has a 24-bit audio DAC inside of the headphones, which is HTC Boom Sound with Dolby Audio, and man, the audio quality sounds good. Pretty much anything you play on this sounds very, very good. Now the cool thing is that I was able to actually tune my headphones and my hearing to the HTC 10. They have a little tuner in there that sort of works as a personal profile. You can kind of listen and go through the little menu, and when you go through that, you sort of get the specific tune to your ear and how your audio quality is going to sound. And it really does make a huge difference when listening to music, when you have it tuned specific for your ears. It sounds good without the profile, but when you add the profile with it, it sounds so much better and great quality. Now, as far as these headphones are concerned, the quality out of these are outstanding exactly for what they're meant to be. They're a headphone that, like I said, geared towards improving the MP3s and sort of the digital music and making it sound much, much better. Now, most headphones usually are typically geared towards like three things. Most headphones these days, they're geared towards things. They're either geared towards hip hop, they're geared towards pop, or they're geared towards EDM, some type of dance music, or just pretty much a combination of all those. That's what they're mostly geared towards. It makes them typically bass heavy, although some people are better at not adjusting the bass than others. The Blues are good for pretty much everything all around. There isn't anything I listened on here that didn't sound good from its high, its mids, and its lows. Hip hop sounded really good, not over bassy, but it had that nice sort of surround feeling where you listen to good hip hop music and you get the bass, you get the drums, you hear the lyrics, and you kind of get everything all in one with it. It sounds really good with new music, and even some of the old stuff from back in the day sounds really, really good. And now when you talk about some of the newer music, sounds just as good on here. I listen to some EDM as well too, a little bit of that Daft Punk, some trance as well too, some Adjuna Beach, a little bit of Deadmau5 as well too on here. And all of that sounded perfect and excellent. It sounded really good. You could hear the nuances in some of the music. It just sounded very good, nice and high quality, especially combining it with the DAC on here and streaming, or pretty much good audio quality overall. Now even listening to rock music and other forms of music as well too, sounds very good. Sounds just amazing, especially for what these style of headphones are. They really do sound good. It's something I wish I could tell you, or at least have you hear through the camera, but that's obviously something you can't do. You got to kind of take my word for it, try it on your own. These are headphones that are really designed for you, not necessarily to be mobile and kind of something you bring around and listen to on the train. This is something that you're going to sit down, you're really going to have a music session, you're going to listen to a full album, you're going to be listening maybe to a podcast, maybe listening to an audiobook. All that sounds really good on here, especially when you get a high quality version of the file. And that's what you can just kind of sit down and just kind of listen, and that's what really the Lolas are all about. And I definitely have to give them a thumbs up here for it. You have to make sure, like with regular MP3s or a regular music player, it's gonna sound great on here, but you really can take advantage of it if you get something that has a DAC or something else on it, something a little more high-res audio to really enhance the audio with this, and as well, you're really gonna get awesome sound with it. So Blue, thumbs up to them. These are great. The Lolas are perfect. I actually prefer them over the Mo-Fis. They're more comfortable. They feel good. The audio quality is great on them, and they do what they're meant to do, and they do it great. Thumbs up to Blue for that. I want to thank them for sending these headphones along to us. And thanks to HTC as well too, because putting a 24-bit DAC inside of here, and with HTC Boom Sound with Dolby Audio, and allowing me to kind of customize the profile just made these headphones better. It's pretty much a match made in heaven here. This allowed me to tune this even better to get really the quality that Blue was most likely looking for me to hear. So let me know your questions, comments, concerns below about the Blue Lola headphones here. Any questions, post them in your comments below. Be sure, if you like this video, if you liked it, subscribe to our YouTube page below. Also connect with us on all the social networks. To link to those are all in the description. And always remember to live your tech world in high definition. Thanks for watching.